All right, I just woke up an hour ago. Hey, Madison, can you toss me my tie? Awesome. Hello, and welcome to What We Missed. I'm fake news anchor and real-life student Keegan Zipper. That's right, it's true this time. This is the finale of Next Week Now for the season. I mean, yeah. Come on. All right. Well, yes, just like I told my astronomy professor about 2 months ago, this will be the final day that I'm here. But unlike that, we'll actually be here again after the break. Well, perhaps I'll actually be back in astronomy with how much I skipped. Anyhow, last week we ended with 46,065,756,484 points. I know some of you are thinking, Keegan, you keep forgetting the total of the points at the end of the episode, or Keegan, astronomy isn't that hard, just wake up on time. Or Keegan, if you lined up a bunch of rats end to end, how many would it take to cross the width of North America? About 9,433,333 and 1/3 of another rat. Anyhow, I forgot what I was complaining about. So let's move on to what we missed. Game of Thrones and Avengers Endgame hit this week. Spoilers abounded, and some people even got beat up for those spoilers. General reactions from the fan about the releases, not the spoilers, have been positive, but I did think it was a little weird that Game of Thrones condoned children going to war, explicitly having a character say, "I think all children should be soldiers, especially in the United States military," to which the other responded, "What's the United States?" Avengers made about 1.6 billion dollars worldwide, so let me snap my fingers and recreate them here in the studio. Oh crap, I've actually divided the points by half. Well, for Infinity War.
I still haven't seen it.
It was so long ago. Well, for not having any Infinity Stones, that was pretty impressive. Trump said recently, "I promise it gets better." About the measles vaccine in children, "I promise it gets better." That he thinks kids should get the shot. Well, it's certainly nice to hear that our commander-in-chief is letting these kids know that they need to stay unvaccinated so they can shoot their shot with their crush. You know, it's hard to turn down a date from someone who has measles. Actually, now that I've said it out loud, it might be pretty easy. Well, I need to remove half our points because I twisted words so violently it looks like my penis. God, it's like last season, isn't it? Okay, moving on. There were 2 shootings in the news this week, one at the Poway Synagogue and another at the University of North Carolina, Charlotte. There isn't a joke here. These are just tragic events that show the horrors of life as American citizens, but also technically I'm not making a joke, so I do have to dock our points by half again. Also, Austin Zessen's calling in. Hello, Austin Zessen, please.
What? Hello?
Hello, Austin Zessen. You are by the mic.
Am I on live?
You are.
Good. It's me, fake news anchor and real-life boss Hollywood monster, Austin Vesson here. What the heck are you doing, Keegan?
Don't worry, by the end I lose way more points. And that was Austin. It's the penance I take as being a newsman, you know, being professional and good at my job. Ariana Grande beat the Beatles record earlier this year, and earlier this week, the band BTS has taken down their record of having 3 #1 albums in 1 year, and they actually finished up 1 week earlier than the Beatles did. However, if you do subtract all the time the Beatles were jerking it, definitely not to each other, then, you know, did they really beat them? And with everyone beating the Beatles this year, I think it's safe to say we all should invest in fly swatters. So since those are 2 different animals, we'll be losing 2/3 of our current points. Robert Mueller's investigation may be over, but the drama isn't. The drama between Mueller and Attorney General William Barr, who I have to be forced to share a first name with, is so palpable that it could feature well in the Wendy Williams show. Mueller sent multiple letters to Barr saying that he disagreed with the Attorney General's conclusion of his report. According to Barr, one of the aforementioned letters was particularly snitty. Maybe that was a typo, though. I'm absolutely living for this drama, but we here at Next Week Now have moved past the Mueller report and never mentioned it again, so I'm taking away even more points, Austin Zessen. Real quick, hey.
This is now a call-in show. That's what Next Week Now is now, okay, buddy? You don't hang up on me, all right? Do you know who I am? Do you know I live in a nice apartment that I pay for myself, okay? I'm a big deal, all right? Don't you dare ever mess with me or the Los Angeles Municipal Totality District. Again, that's not a real word, but you know what I mean, all right?
Look,
Yeah, that's right.
Look,
Big man's coming in the call on the show.
Look, Austin, we messed with the Austin City Municipal Water System. We'll mess with the LA water system. They're already in a drought. Don't make us make it worse.
Oh, a drought joke? Oh my God! Well, you know, if you've been paying attention, we've been getting rain, buddy. Oh yeah, that's right. 3 whole inches. It's better than my girlfriend gets.
Yeah, Austin, I bet you know a lot about 3 inches.
Oh yeah, I'm real familiar with the subject. That's why I'm friends with Logan.
Well, we both agree that we hate Logan Thomas.
Yeah, is he hosting tonight?
He is. I have to continue with the show.
God.
But yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Well, how you been, man? How you been?
You know, I'm hosting the show, so I do have to get back to that.
It's a call-in show now, so I mean, you know.
All right, bye, Austin.
Okay, bye. Good to see you.
Good to see ya. I didn't see him, but he sure did see me. That was Austin Zeston. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Alvin, Texas was the host of a series of arsons last week. Well, what was burned? You know, was it churches or schools or, God forbid, their only McDonald's? No, it was a crap ton of beehives. Now, this should be tragic, but frankly, we've covered like 3 different scary bee stories this season, so I'm okaying it. Well, the total bee fatality is 500,000, which is 500,000 for those of you who are bad at math, so we'll be taking away 500,000 points. Wait, hold up. Okay, actually, you know what? This is on me. Crew, can we fix the point amount? Can we? Thank you. Yeah, that was on me, guys. At the end of it all, we have 1 point left. You may say that's not a lot, and sure, you're right. But from this seed, we will grow an orchard of points, a rainforest cafe of points, a Martha's vineyard of points. Points so plump, even just one could feed an entire myself. But until then, we move on to the continuation of Guy Time. And later, Logan Thomas is back, and we legally have to apologize for that. But let's head back to the thrilling conclusion of our special Guy Time.